Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Today we should try to model short time, maybe discussion many times. Today I want to explain about meditation on Rūpa Kammatthāna, meditation on mental materiality. Now in this retreat, some meditators are successful in concentration. So based on concentration, if they want to practice materiality meditation and mentality meditation, it is possible. Rūpa Kammatthāna and Nama Kammatthāna. If you are successful Anapana meditation up to 4th jhana, every sitting you must re-establish your 4th jhana concentration. If you are successful up to Vaikasina 4th jhana concentration, then you should re-establish your Vaikasina 4th jhana in every sitting. Imagine from 4th jhana, you should discern 12 characteristics or 4 elements. What are 4 elements? Earth element, water element, fire element, wind element. These are 4 elements. Ti, Sui, Hua, Po. Is it true? Okay. So, what is earth element? Hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. 6 characteristics. What are water element? Flowing in cohesion. These 2 characteristics are called water element. What are fire element? Heat and cold. These 2 characteristics are called fire element. What are wind element? Supporting and pushing. These 2 characteristics are called wind element. Altogether there are 4 elements, 12 characteristics. You must discern these 12 characteristics one by one throughout your body. For example, hardness. You must discern hardness throughout your body. How you should try? For example, please touch both teeth. Do not bite tightly. If you touch both teeth, you can feel hardness. From this point, you can try to discern hardness throughout the body. In the same way, if it is difficult for you, then you can begin pushing. Pushing is wind element. Function or characteristic of wind element. What is pushing? Please bite both teeth. While you are biting both teeth, you can feel, please pay attention inside your jaw. You can feel pushing. While breathing in, please follow up to the center of your head. You can feel pushing. While breathing in, pushing, while breathing out, pushing. You should try to see pushing throughout the body. If you can discern pushing throughout the body, please go back hardness. You can discern hardness again. If you can discern hardness throughout the body, please alternately discern pushing and hardness again and again. If you discern pushing in hardness again and again, for some meditators, roughness appears. What is roughness? If you rub on your cloth with your hand, you can feel roughness. In the same way, on the top of your upper teeth, please rub with your tongue. You can feel roughness. First, you should try to discern pushing. When pushing spread, then you should discern hardness. When pushing and hardness clear to your mind, then you should try to discern pushing, hardness, roughness, three together by rubbing on the top of your upper teeth with your tongue. If you try in this way, you can see or you can discern pushing, hardness, roughness throughout your body. If you cannot discern thoroughly, how you should try? Please re-establish your fourth jhana concentration, Anapana or Vaikasina. Imagine from fourth jhana, if you try again in the same way, you can feel pushing, hardness, roughness throughout the body. If you can discern thoroughly pushing, hardness, roughness throughout the body, then please discern heaviness. How you should try to discern of heaviness? Please press on your thigh. You can feel heaviness, very easy. Upper body of your lower body is usually heavy. From the heavy point, you can try to discern heaviness throughout the body. If you can discern heaviness, please go back. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, four together, one by one. After discerning pushing, hardness, roughness, and heaviness, you can continue to discern supporting. Supporting is one characteristic of wind element. You sit straight, not to move from one side to another side. You must support to your body. If it is not clear, then you should try to discern together with hardness. If you cannot feel supporting, then please move your body a little bit. You can feel supporting not to fall down to your body. Altogether there are 5 characteristics: pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, and supporting. While walking, while standing, while sitting, while lying down, in every bodily posture, you must discern these characteristics one by one. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, and supporting. If you can discern thoroughly these 5 characteristics, then you can continue to discern softness. Please relax your lips. Please touch inside your lip with your tongue. You can feel softness. From this point, you should try to discern softness throughout the body. If you can feel softness, then please rub with your tongue inside your lower lip. You can feel smoothness. While the whole body becomes soft, at that time please continue to discern softness, smoothness. If you can feel softness and smoothness throughout the body, then you can continue to discern lightness. Naturally, if you can discern thoroughly softness and smoothness, lightness naturally appear to your mind. But if it is not clear, then please try heaviness again. When the whole body becomes heavy, you should raise up your finger, one finger up. Then you can feel lightness. Hardness, roughness, heaviness, these three characteristics are heavy earth element, group Prithvi. Softness, smoothness, lightness, these three characteristics are Lahu Prithvi, light earth element. So altogether there are 8 characteristics. I will repeat. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, supporting. Softness, smoothness, lightness. Altogether 8 characteristics. These 8 characteristics you must try to discern throughout the body one by one, again and again. If you can discern these 8 types of 8 characteristics, then you can continue to discern 2 characteristics of fire element, heat and coldness. If you put 2 together your hands, you can feel warmness or heat. Anywhere in your body there is heat, you can begin from this point throughout the body. It is very easy. If you can discern heat, then you can continue to discern coldness. How you should try to discern coldness? For example, while breathing in, you should pay attention on your nostril. You can feel coldness. From this point, you should try to see coldness throughout your body. Heat and coldness altogether there are 10 characteristics. You must repeat again and again these 10 characteristics. If you can discern these 10 characteristics thoroughly, naturally tightness we call cohesion appear. If it is not appear, you should try to discern pushing and hardness again and again throughout the body. You can feel cohesion. Cohesion is if you grasp your hand, you can feel tightness. Such type of tightness is together with cohesion. It is very easy. Altogether there are 11 characteristics. You must repeat these 11 characteristics again and again throughout your body. If you can discern cohesion thoroughly, then you can continue to discern flowing. Flowing is one characteristic of water element. For those who had been already discerned 32 parts, it is very easy. If you cannot yet discern 32 parts, then you can begin inside your mouth. In the root of your teeth, salivas are always flowing. From this point, you should try to discern flowing throughout the body. In our body especially, there is blood circulation up and down. This is flowing according to compassionate truth. If you can discern 32 parts, you can directly discern your blood part. Your blood is flowing throughout the body. You can easily discern this flowing. Altogether there are 12 characteristics. I will repeat again. Pushing, hardness, roughness, heaviness, subtlety, softness, smoothness, lightness, heat and coldness, and then cohesion and flowing. Altogether 12 characteristics. You must repeat these 12 characteristics again and again. If you get this thoroughly, these 12 characteristics throughout the body, you must try to discern very, very quickly. For example, if you finish 12 characteristics, this is one round. Within 1 minute, 2 or 3 rounds is necessary. If you can discern within 1 minute, 2 or 3 rounds, these 12 characteristics, then you can change the discerning order, the series of the order, according to Buddha's teaching. According to Buddha's teaching, the series of the order is Vada, Panya, Wet. According to this series, you must try to discern hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness, flowing, cohesion, heat, coldness, subtlety, and pushing. Altogether 12 characteristics. You must repeat these 12 characteristics again and again. If you can discern these 12 characteristics according to the Buddha's teaching, according to the series, very, very quickly and thoroughly, then you can change to train overview. While overviewing, you should try to discern 12 characteristics one by one again. If you can discern these 12 characteristics nearly simultaneously, at that time you can change 4 groups. Seeing hardness, roughness, heaviness, softness, smoothness, lightness. You should pay attention. These are earth element. Seeing, flowing, and cohesion. You should pay attention. Water element. You should pay attention as water element. Seeing heat and coldness. You should pay attention as fire element. Seeing subtlety and pushing, you should try to pay attention as wind element. Earth, water, fire, wind. Altogether there are 4 elements. Altogether there are 4 elements. You should change 4 groups. So earth, water, fire, wind. Earth, water, fire, wind. In this way, you must try to concentrate on 4 elements object. If you can concentrate on 4 elements object, then very soon you will not see your body. You will see your body as a group of 4 elements. And then if you can concentrate thoroughly on those 4 elements objects, then you will see your whole body become white form. In that white form, you should also try to discern 4 elements again. If you can discern 4 elements of those white form, then you get that white form will change into transparent body, like ice block. Again, you must try to discern 4 elements in those transparent body. That transparent body. And then you must concentrate on 4 elements objects. Usually if you do in this way, then that transparent body will break into small particles. But if it is not break into small particles called kalabas, then you can try to discern space element akasa dhatu in that transparent body. Then you can see small particles called kalabas. These small particles are very small tiny particles like subatomic particles. These are in Pali called kalabas. Again, you must try to discern 4 elements in each kalaba. This is the beginning stage of understanding ultimate materiality. And that only you can discern ultimate materiality. Again, if you continue to analyze those kalabas, you can see in each kalaba ultimate materialities. In each kalaba, at least there are 8 types of materiality, such as earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, nutritive essence. In some kalabas, together with life faculty, there are 9 types of materiality. In some kalabas, together with transparency or sex determining materiality or heart base, there are 10 types of materiality. So at the time, if you can analyze these kalabas, you will understand our body is composed with small subatomic particles. These particles or these ultimate materialities, as soon as they arise, they pass away very, very quickly. There is no permanent entity, permanent substance in them to call this is I, this is he, this is she, this is my father, this is my mother, this is my son, this is my daughter, etc. At that time, the wrong view of identity, Sakaya Ditti, will fall down. Temporary only, not permanently. While meditating, there is no man, no woman, but as soon as you get up, then you will see, oh, this is man, this is woman, etc. Why? The insight knowledge can remove identity view temporarily only, not permanently. If you practice Vipassana meditation systematically up to the attainment of stream-winner path knowledge, then that path knowledge will destroy identity view completely without remainder. So at that time only you will not see, you will not believe there is man, there is woman, etc. But that identity, although there is no identity view, according to conventional truth, there is still perception of being. That perception of being is called Satta Sanya. Especially identity view is refers the self or soul. Wrong view of self or soul. Wrong view of self or soul is completely destroyed by stream-winner path knowledge. But according to conventional truth, the perception of being is not completely destroyed by stream-winner path knowledge. Because of this reason, many Sotapannas, stream-winners, noble ones, and Dino Buddha, they also still married like Visakha and Anatta Pindika. If you get these kalabas, subatomic particles, at that time, again you can distinguish 4 types of materiality. According to Buddha's teaching, there are 4 types. Number 1, Kammatthāna materiality. Number 2, mind-born materiality. Number 3, temperature-born materiality. Number 4, nutritive acid-born materiality. Altogether there are 4 types of materiality. But nowadays, especially scientists, they cannot distinguish these 4 types of materiality. Why? How do you think? This is the domain of our Buddhists. They do not understand karma-born materiality. Why? These Rūpas, materialities, as soon as they arise, they pass away very, very quickly. There is no time to carry up to laboratory. No time, because of this reason they cannot understand karma-born materiality. Number 2, not only karma-born materiality, they also do not understand mind-born materiality. Every consciousness which arises depending on your heart base can produce mind-born materiality, Cetija Rūpa. These Cetija Rūpas are not transparent kalabas, they are opaque kalabas. If we distinguish these kalabas, there are 2 types of kalabas, transparent kalabas and opaque kalabas. Mind-born materialities are opaque kalabas, not transparent. If you analyze these kalabas, in each kalaba there are 8 types of materialities, such as earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, nutritive essence. Altogether there are 8 types. Among 8 types, occasionally, wind element has very powerful energy. Occasionally. Please try to see here. If I want to bend, then it bends. If I want to stretch, it stretches. Oh, why? Because of consciousness, mind. If I want to bend, then because of mind produce kalabas spread up to this hand. If we analyze those kalabas, in each kalaba there are 8 types of materiality I had already mentioned. Among 8 types, wind element has the power, very strong energy. Because of this wind element, bodily intimation appears. That according to bodily intimation is like pedal in a boat. So it can direct it can turn the direction. If I want to bend, it will bend. If I want to stretch, it will stretch. How? If we analyze this hand, there are 4 types of materiality according to Buddha's teaching. Karma-born materiality, temperature-born materiality, nutritive acid-born materiality, and then mind-born materiality. Among mind-born materiality, there in each kalapa there is wind element. That wind element produces new bodily intimation. Because of this bodily intimation, karma-born materiality, temperature-born materiality, nutritive acid-born materiality, and mind-born materiality. These materialities does not arise in the same place. They arise different places, moving, because of this bodily intimation. So they are moving, they arise in different places. Because of this reason, you can see stretching, bending. In the same way, if you want to listen this Dhamma talk, you came from your house to this place. How you gain this one element? Mind produce kalabas in your body. In your body there are mind produce kalabas. Among these mind produce kalabas, there is wind element. That wind element has the strong energy. It produces bodily intimation. Because of this bodily intimation, 4 types of materialities cannot rise in the same place. Different places they are rising in passing way. Because of this reason, from your house to this place, your body is moving from one place to another because of this wind element. That wind element produced by your mind. So your mind has very powerful energy. You should not use this energy in a wrong way. If you can use this mind energy in the right way, you can attain Nibbana. Another type of kalaba is temperature born materiality. What is temperature? In each kalaba there is fire element, tejo dhatu. That fire element is called temperature. That temperature can produce new generation. In some kalabas, that temperature can produce 4 or 5 generations. In some kalabas, fire element can produce 2 or 3 generations. In some kalabas, fire element can produce new generations, uncountable new generations. How? Now you are practicing Anapana. For example, if you are successful Anapana, then you can see Anapana Nimitta, the sign of concentration on your upper lip or on your nostril. What is this Nimitta? Your mind has the power, very powerful energy. Your breath is produced by your mind. But if your mind becomes concentrated mind or jhana mind, that jhana mind is called superior mind, panita citta. Because of the superior mind, mind-born materialities also become superior. That superior mind produces kalabas. If you analyze those kalabas, in each kalaba there are 8 types of materiality. Among 8 types there is kala. That kala is very bright. But one kalaba's kala and another kalaba's kala, they arise closely, very closely. Because of this reason, as a mass, you can see Nimitta. Nimitta is nothing but a group of small particles kala only. Again, in each kalaba there is fire element. That fire element also produces new kalabas. But in this case, jhana mind is superior mind. Such type of superior minds produce mind-born kalabas. These kalabas has very powerful energy. Among those kalabas, fire elements very powerful energy. That fire element produce new kalabas, but uncountable. Successively, for a long time, it can produce. If you see Nimitta, on your upper lip. This is temperature bone group of materialities. That temperature bone clusters, if you analyze those temperature bone clusters, in each cluster there are 8 types of materiality. Among 8 types, color is very bright. So one cluster's color and another cluster's color, they arise very, very closely. They arise successfully for a long time. If you can maintain your jhana concentration more than 1 hour, they will stay here more than 1 hour. So, your mind has very powerful energy. Superior mind, not ordinary mind. Ordinary mind means if your mind is associated with anger, dosa, attachment, lobha, jealousy, etc. These are inferior mind. Such type of inferior mind cannot produce such superior science. Anapana nimitta. But if you can concentrate thoroughly on your breath object or on your nimitta, then jhana concentration can arise. Then jhana concentration can produce very powerful superior mind. You can see the light of wisdom surrounding your body. You can also see here nimitta. This is the power of your mind, especially jhana mind. So, if you can practice to become powerful mind or to possess powerful mind, you can practice. But if you don't want to practice to possess powerful mind, but if you practice to possess attachment, anger, jealousy, etc., then your mind will have no power. Do you want to become powerful mind? Huh? Please try, please try. Our Buddha one day expounds Dhamma Chekka Pavodana Sutta. Dhamma wheel turning in motion Sutta. At the end of this course, very powerful bright lights appear. Why these lights appear? These lights appear in all over, not only in all over the world, but up to more than 100,000 world cycles, overwhelming the light of devas and brahmas. Why this light appear? Because of Sabhinyuta Jnana, omniscient knowledge. Buddha's omniscient knowledge is very powerful. That powerful mind produce kalabhas inside Buddha's body. Among those kalabhas, there is kala. That kala is very powerful and bright. Again, among those kalabhas, there is fire element. That fire element has strong, powerful energy to produce new generations, new kalabhas. These temperature are called temperature bone kalabhas. These temperature bone kalabhas spread up to uncountable universe. These kalabhas associate with kala. That kala is very bright. One kalabha's kala and another kalabha's kala arise close, very, very closely. So, these very radiant lights spread through uncountable world systems. But how long? It takes long time. Why? The original mind is very powerful, omniscient knowledge. This is one reason. Then another way, after the enlightenment, our Buddha one day dwelt at the Yaranagra jewel's house. While he was dwelling in the jewel's house, he reflected Abhidhamma. While reflecting Abhidhamma, especially when he reflects Pa-Auk, causal relationship between cause and condition, between cause and effect, his knowledge became very powerful. Because of this powerful knowledge, superior mind-born kalabas rise spreading throughout his body. Among those kalabas, in each kalaba there is fire element. That fire element is called temperature. That temperature produces new generation, new kalabas, up to 100,000 world systems. These lights are spreading up to nowadays. These lights are still continue, but they are not permanent. But one scientist, he discussed me about this Rūpa. While they are testing in laboratory, they says energy cannot be destroyed. What is energy? I asked. He told me energy means, according to Chinese, what called qi. But according to Buddha's teaching, in this case, fire element. That fire element produces new generation. But that new generation, if we analyze, in each generation there are 8 types of materiality. But as soon as they rise, they pass away, they are impermanent. But scientists, they do not see, as soon as they rise, they pass away. Because of this reason, this is energy cannot be destroyed. But according to Buddha's teaching, energy also impermanent. But before passing away, they produce new generation. That new generation also a nature impermanent. As soon as they rise, they pass away. But before passing away, that fire element produce another new generation. In this way, successfully they are rising and passing away. Because of this reason, this light spread up to nowadays. Not only up to nowadays, maybe up to the end of world system, these lights will be exist. Because of the power of omniscient knowledge. Again, there is nutritive acid from materiality. What is edible food? If you can take some 4 elements of that edible food in your plate, you can see food is nothing but a group of small particles called kalabas. If you analyze each kalaba, then you can see 8 types of materiality. Among 8 types, there is fire element. That fire element produces new kalaba, new generation. But they are also impermanent nature. As soon as they rise, they pass away very, very quickly. But before they are passing away, they produce, in each kalaba there is fire element. That fire element produces new generations. Such case are many generations. Anubadena Bekhe Digambi Adana. Digambi Adana means for a long time it can produce such type of new generations. How long we cannot say exactly. So the edible food is nothing but temperature-borne materialities. You cannot eat same food. You are eating new food only. Because this food is nothing but a group of clubbers. These clubbers, as soon as they arise, they pass away very, very quickly. But you can eat new generation only, not old generation. Successively they are arising and passing away. But one day you swallow. Inside stomach, before spreading throughout your body, they are also still temperature-borne materiality. But in your body there is powerful digestive fire. What is digestive fire? Among karma-borne materialities, one type of kalabha is called life nonic kalabha. If we analyze those kalabhas, in each kalabha there are 9 types of materiality, such as earth element, water element, fire element, wind element, color, odor, flavor, nutritive essence, and life faculty. So together with life faculty, there are 9 types of materiality. Among 9 types, there is fire element. That fire element is called digestive fire. When this digestive fire supports edible food, especially nutritive essence of those edible food which situated in your stomach, then that nutritive essence of each kalabha can produce new generations, new kalabhas. In new kalabhas, if you analyze, there are 8 types. Among 8 types, there is also nutritive essence. When that nutritive essence supported by another digestive fire, that new nutritive essence also can produce new generations. So in this way, successfully, new generations are arising and passing away. And then they spread up to throughout your body. So in this way, there are 4 types of materialities are working in our body. Number 1, karma-borne materiality. Number 2, mind-borne materiality. Number 3, temperature-borne materiality. Number 4, nutritive-borne materiality. Nowadays, scientists, they understand partially temperature-borne materiality only, because karma-borne materiality, as soon as they rise, they pass away in our body only. They cannot be outside our body. In the same way, mind-borne materiality also situated in our body only, internally only, not externally. In the same way, nutritive essence-borne materiality also arise depending on our body only, because digestive fire is in our body only, not outside. Outside there is only temperature-borne materiality only, Udduja Rūpa. But they do not understand temperature-borne materiality thoroughly. They understand partially only. Because of this reason, they say energy cannot be destroyed. They do not understand nature, impermanent nature. But we Buddhists, if we practice systematically according to Buddha's instructions, we can understand impermanent nature. But not only nature. If you practice samatha and vipassana systematically, one day, depending on your parami, you may realize Nibbana. Nibbana is peaceful state, permanent state, not impermanent. So we Buddhists are very lucky. If you have enough confidence to the Buddha and Buddha's teaching, before death is coming, please try to realize Buddha's teachings. Okay? If you have any question, you can ask.
How to understand the 6 realms like devas, hungry ghosts, hell, from the perspective of Kalabhas? Is that so?
Same. If you can discern externally, you can see external world also nothing but composed of small particles, subatomic particles. But there may be a little bit difference. In some beings, we call faculties. Eye faculty, ear faculty, nose faculty, tongue faculty, body faculty. These faculties are full, and some not full, partially only. This is only difference. Others are no much difference. Except in material world. In material world there is no material, no Kalabhas, just only in material.
Sayadaw, I have questions. The first question I get here. Most Venerable Sayadaw, what is the 8th Garudhamma? Is the 8th Garudhamma set by the Buddha and therefore form part of the Buddha's teachings? Where does it appear in the Tipitaka?
If you want to understand 8 Garudhamma, then please study Vinaya and Bhikkhuni Patimokkha. There are 8 Garudhammas. As well as in Anguttara Nikaya Atthaka Nibbāda, there are also 8 Garudhammas. But some bhikkhunis, they don't want to accept 8 Garudhammas. So nowadays, especially in Taiwan, this is very great problem. But I do not accept that Buddha never teach 8 Garudhamma. I accept Buddha teach 8 Garudhamma. Because this is not only in Vinaya Pitaka, but also in Sutta Pitaka also Buddha explained 8 Garudhammas. In our Theravada Pitaka, we cannot destroy every word of the Buddha. This is recorded in first Sanghayana, second Sanghayana, first council, second council, third council, up to sixth council. So nowadays it is very difficult. But some facts I want to explain is they must bhikkhunis, although they may be 100 years Vasa, but they should pay respect to the Samanera, although they ordain nowadays. But this is only Buddha, this is only later addition to suppress women only, that this is their idea. But we do not think like that. So there are also some other facts.
Most Venerable Sayadaw, if the Buddha's teachings were to be revoked by people, what is the karma? Is it positive or negative? Is it serious or minor? If serious karma were to produce a result, what would be the result? If someone were to support the revocation of Buddha's teaching, what would be the karma? If the Buddha's teaching were to be revoked, what is the karma? Positive? Revoke means change. This teaching is not the Buddha's teaching. Is it positive or negative, serious or minor? What is the result?
If you are destroying Buddha's teaching intentionally, this is like Deva Dada. Do you understand Deva Dada? Deva Dada changed the Buddha's Vinaya rules. So because of this reason, he involved many unwholesome karmas. Again, he wanted to become Buddha, but he had no ability to be Buddha. But he wanted to become Buddha, so he killed Buddha. This is also one. he do Sikhism and Sangha because of this reason. Because of this reason, after death, he was reborn in hell. How long he will suffer in hell? Up to the end of this world. So he will escape up to when the world finish, only this world system finish, and then only he will escape from the hell. So it is very dangerous if you destroy the Buddha's teaching. Why do you destroy? Do you want to destroy the Buddha's teaching? If you have honest knowledge, you can destroy. But without honest knowledge, how you can destroy Buddha's teaching? So very dangerous.
Sayadaw, next question. If someone were to support the revocation of Buddha's teaching, what would be the karma? Support.
Buddha is like Ajada Sadhu. Ajada Sadhu support a lot to Deva Dada. Then you can follow Ajada Sadhu, follow after Ajada Sadhu.
I'll read the Chinese first. The question is in Chinese. The adopted, the auntie of the Buddha, the Mahapajapati, requested to be ordained several times. The Buddha rejected. Why is it so? Why the Buddha rejected the first request of the Mahapajapati's request to be ordained? Why? Why the Buddha rejected?
Maybe without difficulty, if they easily can ordain as a bhikkhuni. Now present, please try to see. I permit easily. They will disrupt tomorrow. Buddha don't like that such activities. So, without difficulty, if they ordain, if Buddha also permit easily, they will not pay much respect to the Vinaya rules and to this admonishment of our Buddha. With many difficulties, if they got opportunity to ordain as a bhikkhuni, they will pay respect to the Vinaya rules as well as the admonishments of the Buddha. Because of this reason, Buddha don't want to permit easily. This is one reason. Another reason is if the Buddha permit easily, then there may be many problems within Buddha's dispensation, especially bhikkhus, within bhikkhus and bhikkhunis, many problems. Because of this reason, Buddha don't want to permit easily.
This is related to meditation. When we focus on an object and ignore other phenomena, such as feeling that arises, is that actually suppressing the emotions? And will this suppression then cause the suppressed emotions or thoughts to explode one day?
Very confused question. Mind does not realize two objects simultaneously. One mind moment realizes one object. Another mind moment or another cognitive process realizes another object. So you should try to choose one object. If you are practicing samatha, there are 40 samatha meditation subjects. You can choose anyone. Except these 40, if you choose any object for samatha meditation, this is meaningless. If you want to practice vipassana, your meditation object is ultimate materiality, ultimate mentality, and dependent origination factors. We had already explained previous in your previous question. So these are sankhara formations. You must contemplate these formations as nature, dukkha, anatta. So, what meditation subject you are practicing? If you are practicing samatha, then you should choose one of samatha meditation subject. If you are practicing vipassana, then formations are your meditation object. So you should understand this meaning. Without understanding samatha, the meaning of samatha and the meaning of vipassana, if you meditate, your meditation will be not meaningful. So, Buddha's teaching is not to suppress only emotion, but to suppress or to destroy all defilements only. Not only to destroy defilements, but actually to destroy all wholesome karmas and unwholesome karmas only. So, Buddha teach the Dhamma similar to raft. Do you know raft? Raft is like boat or ship. To cross from this shore to the other shore. This shore means round of rebirth, samsara. The other shore means nibbana. For the attainment of nibbana, we use raft. If we already attain the other shore, nibbana, raft is nothing to do. You must give up this raft. What is raft? Raft is especially Noble Eightfold Path. We develop Noble Eightfold Path for the attainment of the other shore, nibbana. If we already attain the other shore, nibbana, this Noble Eightfold Path also not necessary for us, because we already arrived the other shore. We already attained to the other shore. Today, let us stop. The other questions, we should try question answer next year. Today, now 10 p.m. So let us stop today here. Sharing merit. Idame punya aswakya wahahodu idame punya nibbana sa pachayo hodu idame punya sabha sadhana pajema desabe mesama punya baga labandu sadhu sadhu sadhu.